Hey guys, Joe Porton here with Talent Strategy. Thought I would share another short video with you on something that's really important to me, and that is um, the dynamic of a team, and specifically the idea of a new member joining a team. Whether it's yourself joining a new team or you're on a team with a new individual joining. Um, I last year, in the middle of last year, went through that type of a transition, and the experience that I went through was so profound. It caused me to do some real deep research on this topic to better understand what I went through. Um, Real quickly, what happened was I was transitioning away from being a lean agile leader over several teams and managing many people to a brand new role that I really knew very little about, working with Teresa and Dave. And I had a little bit of a period of time that I kind of knew what I was leaving, but I didn't quite know what I was going to be going to. And I was really worried. I was scared. It was a really, really rough weekend. I went through a few days then the following week where I heard from my new manager, Teresa, and Dave as well. Phone calls from them, one-on-ones with them, group meetings with them. I also had other team members reach out to me. And literally, like a week later, through that, I remember talking to my wife and telling her, I feel 1,000 times better. And I knew generally why I felt better, in reality, kind of knowing that I was going to be transitioning to something that I was comfortable with, and starting to get to know the folks I was going to be working with. Ultimately, this made me feel better. But I looked into it a lot further because, it really was a night and day experience for me. And what I learned, and this came from a book that I highly, highly recommend called The Culture Code by an author named Daniel Coyle, is what I experienced during that first week where I had my new managers reaching out to me, welcoming me to the team, other team members, reaching out to me as well, sitting down with Dave and Teresa and looking at this blueprint. What was going on was, they're called belonging cues. And the idea, and this goes back, human beings go back, I learned this, this feeling goes back thousands and thousands of years, where anytime you're thrusted upon working with a new group of people, you're going to have these internal emotions. They may not necessarily come out as words, but they're certainly felt. Am I safe? Is a biggie. Do I have a future with these people? Is there any danger lurking? I mean, these are very, very fundamental feelings that you have when you connect with new people for the first time. And what happens is, over time, as team members start to welcome the new person onto the team with very warm welcomes, where the new person starts to better understand their role, they start feeling better about what they're going to be doing. It answers those fundamental questions, and the quicker that we can do that when we transition to a new team, the better. I went from being crazy scared and worried about what I was going to be doing to not only happy about what I was going to be doing, but I was highly energized, and really it has spawned a whole new world for me to research and to share these kinds of ideas. So the fundamental message, I want to get across here is, again, if you are on a team where a new person is going to be joining up, whether it's an existing person in Sallie Mae or from the outside, know the importance of those immediate connections with folks. Let them know they're welcomed. Have those conversations. Reach out to them. They make so much difference early on. It really can speed up someone's sense of feeling like they've found their team, like you're one of us. Join up. So I highly recommend we pay attention to that. You know, here at Sallie Mae, we are always moving people around. We're always moving from one team to another. It's kind of what we do here. We know that. Pay attention to new people joining up, and think about, you know, those belonging cues and how important they can be, and how they can totally make, you know, somebody's day. And in my case, literally transition me from one, you know, very scary emotion to something that has been incredibly profound and empowering to me. So that's the core of the message. Again, a lot of that came from A Culture Code from author Daniel Coyle, which I highly recommend. Hope you found a little something interesting in this video. Have a great day, and talk soon.